it's Apocolypse. Apocolypse is the big one here. They got him up. Boom. So he's here. He's coming. He's gonna be part of it. Jesus, they even put out a YouTube video for him. This is gonna be nuts. Holy shit. Let's just go ahead and...
I have slept for too long. In ancient times, my reign was unchallenged until I was imprisoned by a new kind of adversary. I was defeated, but while I slumber, I dream of the future. One with the warriors I need, whose power I will use to bring about a new age for an entire multiverse. An age of apocalypse.
Ooh. Holy crap. That is nuts. All right, so welcome to 2022. The Marvel Strikes film scene is excited to share a number of announcements about upcoming content and features scheduled for this year. So hopefully it's something... I mean, we get an Apocalypse eventually, so that's a good thing. So let's dive in. Here it goes. Insabor is known by many names, but you probably know him as the infamous supervillain Apocalypse. Players embark on an epic journey to find, confront, and eventually unlock Apocalypse. But of course, to even have hope of finding it, you must discover and recruit the legendary Four Horsemen. For such an epic quest, the dev team has reimagined how these legendary characters will be unlocked with a fresh, new experience befitting their fabled stature. So there will be a new event mode. In order to unlock these legendary horsemen, players will get to engage in an all-new game mode, Scourge Events. Oh, that's interesting. Players will embark on a challenge to clear 10 sequential connected nodes called a run, similar to Dark Dimension, but with some unique twists. Please note, the details in these images are not necessarily final subject. Yeah, so we know that. So they're going to change eventually. So it looks like there are different nodes going up to it. So if there's 10, holy shit. Do you see? Look at that. Teal Gear is gated at the moment. And you know, having somebody at Teal Gear, at one of them at least, is, well, they usually just have one circle there, but that looks like 2. So if that's 2, that's interesting. And then there's 10 of them, so it's like, players can customize these challenges. Customize the challenge by selecting a level of difficulty from 1 to 10. The lower difficulty allows players to use a broader range of characters, while however will narrow the character traits that can be used. For the first Scourge event, players engaging in the highest will need Web Warriors and or Dark Hunters to battle in certain nodes of these. We'll announce the full details of all 10 node requirements, including the name and kit of the Four Horsemen in the coming weeks. So we don't know exactly who's going to be in it. We just know that it's there. So we know we're getting a Scourge event. That's what we know we're getting. Wow, that's interesting. But having the Teal Gear, I'm guessing you hit them, and you're gonna have to hit them pretty damn hard to get up there, because right now when you're at Teal Gear, there's only one teal line around them, and right here it shows 2. So 526k, 564k. Jesus Christ, that is huge. That is ridiculous. The twist is that players can also activate a variety of effects called Scourges that will either bolster enemy teams or cause detrimental effect to your team. Players can toggle on any number of Scourges, mix and match, to activate for a run. The more difficult the Scourges completed, the more points that can be earned. So it feels like it's similar to Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, so that's kind of interesting with it, where you can add extra effects depending on, you know, what you got going in terms of that game mode. So that's pretty interesting. Scourge events will be active for 10 days on their initial introduction, then 5 days for each subsequent time it repeats. In the time Scourge events are at, players can make unlimited attempts to try to achieve their best single run with the highest difficulty level and greatest point value Scourges active, thus earning the most points. Those points will unlock milestone rewards, be tied to leaderboard rewards, both of which will grant character shards for the new legendary horseman. So we're seeing up here is Pestilence. So that's going to be... That's interesting. These point totals are going to be nuts. So we know some of them are going to be massively outrageous. So we might as well just go ahead and accept that. At any point in your run, you have the option of starting over. Resetting your run will clear the progress made on the nodes and set your character's full health. The players' teams will heal after completing or resetting a run, so you don't need to wait 24 hours like in Dark Dimension. Cool. So new high score efficiency. So there's an efficiency bonus. Ooh. Are they actually taking... Yeah, they're actually gonna do efficiency. That's interesting. New story. Think you figured out who all the four horsemen are? Think again. Working closely with Marvel Entertainment, we've written and developed a new take on the story of Apocalypse and the identities of the four horsemen specifically for Marvel Strike Force. It could be anyone. Oh, man. All right, so they're not going to go ahead and follow the comics, probably. They're probably going to change it up significantly to suit Marvel Strike Force. That is an interesting take on it. I kind of like it, kind of don't, but at least we get to... At least they're giving us something new, which is great. We need something new. We do need something new. New and fresh is great, and this is a new game mode, which is gonna... Seems like it's gonna be actually quite interesting. I am looking forward to it. That's cool. So it's gonna be over 10 days for the first run. So that's gonna be a lot. This is gonna be a lot of stuff to do. This is gonna be crazy. And then having these Scourge effects. Ooh, look at that. Experimental serum. I see you. When a player character gains stealth, they also gain taunt. Ooh. Summon enemy minions gain 20% health. Holy crap. This is going to be... That's going to be an interesting game mode. They're really pushing it there. So... And then we'll just have to keep up with that. So they got a new... Oh, let's see where this goes. So... Oof. Ooh, look at that. That is cool. That's pretty cool. So we don't know who these four are. We can kind of guess-ish. But still, that background looks interesting as hell. I might actually use that. That's pretty cool. Apocolypse is an immortal mutant who believes in survival of the fittest above all else and seeks to rule over. Many years ago, a failed attempt at conquest left him sealed away and dormant in a mystic tomb, but he'll soon be awakened by someone with plans of their own. Once returned to Earth, Apocolypse seeks to find his new four horsemen so that he may exact revenge on Earth's protectors and claim his throne at the center of the multiverse. Yep. Gonna be the Age of Apocalypse. So the Age of Apocalypse will be unveiled in several arcs, with one horseman being released per arc via Scourge events. Each horseman represents an affliction that will be inflicted upon humanity: pestilence, famine, war, and death. The horsemen will command their own powerful team that'll specialize in dominating a specific game mode. I'm kind of okay with that. It's gonna... I'm guessing they're gonna come up with new game modes too, which is... I guess that could be okay, but we'll find out eventually. Scourge events will be a new game mode. Look at that. Outcome of Scourges. Let's see. Expected run score. Ooh. This is gonna be interesting. Be interesting to go with. That's for that one. Let's go back to the blog post here. So, Marvel Strike Force and MFF.GD. Speaking of websites, there are big updates currently in the works for Marvel Strike Force in the coming weeks. You'll start to see additional features there, including the ability to create basic player accounts, view milestone progress event calendars, and the option to purchase special offers. There are even more features planned for later in the year, and we'll keep you posted on those. Oh, cool. And we still have the intention to follow through with the development of the API to eventually allow importing of player profiles to marvelstrikeforce.com and MSF.GG. Cool. So they'll get that API eventually. The admins are currently working on some improvements to the website, including new categories on the meta page for topics like most common war defense teams and defense teams that are punched down on the most. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. New PvP mode. Whoa. And the second 2021 preview, we announced the production of a brand new tournament-style game mode. We're happy to announce the official name of that feature, Cosmic Crucible. Development of this feature is on track, and we're working on setting up a playtest within the next couple weeks where over 100 players will get hands-on with the feature and provide feedback. Cool. That's going to be just a new development there. That's interesting. In the meantime, we have some details that we can share with you, but please keep in mind that these are subject to change. Players are grouped into 8-person brackets based on their matchmaking rating. During the Swiss-style tournament, players are matched against another player every round. Trial. Players have 6 defense teams and attack the defenses of their opponents during the time window. Tournaments will be grouped into seasons, each of which is expected to have its own set of rewards and changes to the rule set. Matchmaking will be based on a rating system. Players will be separated into divisions based on their wins and losses. Ooh, so you gotta win. It's not based on efficiency to win for it. You gotta have wins and losses too. That's pretty cool. Player wins round by defeating more rooms than their opponent. Players earn victory points by defeating enemy teams, which are used to determine the winner in the case of a tie. In a tie, in victory points, the player that initiated the fewer number of attacks wins. Ooh. In a tie in the number of wins, the player with the highest TCP of teams used wins. Well, that's kind of crappy. Couldn't it be like the fastest or most damage or something? So it's based on the actual, fight? That one's kind of, Seasons will have global rules that grant certain bonuses to all rooms. There'll also be room rules that grant specific bonuses to apply restrictions to combat in a certain room. There will be a limited number of times a player can attack one room. There will not be unlimited attempts. So you can't do it a number of times. You can only do it a couple probably and call it a day. Let's see. Most details regarding the content of rewards have yet been established, so I do intend to include orange gear and teal gear. Cool. Team is working hard to get this brand new game mode into players' hands as soon as possible. All right, cool. That's awesome. So there'll be more costumes that's coming along. Looks like Moon Knight, which is probably going to coincide with the series. Storm, that's interesting. Classic one. And then... ooh, Black Bolt, Strike Anniversary. That one is just unique. Okay. Avenger Tower improvements. So the ability to filter out characters that you've already used from being shown on the select squad screen. Cool. A dedicated save squads tab. Thank you. Surfacing the cooldown timer next to on cooldown on the disabled battle button. Cool. So that's pretty good. This one is, oh man, there's a lot in this blog post. This is nuts. One of the biggest pieces of feedback from players in 2021 surrounding minion characters in the 6 red star and Severance. As these orbs are highly valuable, the feedback from us is that they would prefer not to have minions as drops here. Yes, they're going to be removing minions. Awesome. Yes. That is amazing. Oh man, that is cool. Oh, thank God. That's good. Let's see. Additional slots will be added to so if you're looking to buy a red star promotion for a specific, they'll be more likely to appear. Cool. With the conquest of Dark Dimension 5, we want more players to be able to make it through the orange gear tiers and into teal gear. Over the next few major versions, you'll start to see the following changes. Finder offers superior mini unique price and power cores. Adjustments to doing it so every superior mini unique can be found on 2 campaign nodes, and so minis which you need 15 or 18 copies or don't appear on nodes that cost 20 energy. Okay. Additional gear pieces, teal, orange, and purple in the RTA Battle Pass. Additional ways to earn teal gear through new and existing game modes. You could put it through winning RTA. That'd be great. Winning every battle. That'd be cool. We'd battle more for it. Even if we get one piece. That would be great. All right. Quality of life improvements. In addition to new content and features, we have a number of improvements planned that will make your regular play experience more streamlined and enjoyable. Event campaigns are having their difficulty reworked. As a number of commanders have grown stronger over the years, the hard difficulty of our event campaigns has become a bit trivial for them. We want to ensure that our events continue to be fun and engaging, so we're condensing the medium and easy into one new easy difficulty and moving the current hard missions down to take medium's place. A new, more challenging difficulty curve with new rewards will now be at the top above the current hard. If your team isn't quite ready to tackle this new challenge, there's no need to worry, as the rewards for hard aren't changing as part of this rework. If you complete these new missions, you'll still earn the first time rewards for the hard missions, so there's no need to play them both. We'll have more details on the new top end difficulty and the related rewards soon. That is cool. That is cool. Quick alliance option active at level 50 to allow you to reach the alliance management and alliance donation screens without having to load the helicarrier scene first. Okay, cool. Advanced option to hide save squads that do not contain characters that can be used in the event or mission you're selecting a squad for. Auto battle will toggle on if raid battles are left idle for a significant fraction of a minute. This feature can be disabled in the advanced settings. So if you don't do nothing in the raids, you can find, if you forget something or some crap like that, basically the raids will auto sim for you. So that's cool. Updated the rewards for achievements linked to login and extended these improved login achievements into the future. Cool, because you know people are playing the game longer and longer. Expand the ability to equip all gear to lower level players. Holy crap. And then filter the roster by non-minion. Good. We don't really need minions in there. So, summary, there are more features and content coming in 2022, especially around the 4-year anniversary of Marvel Strike Force in March and April. We'll continue to give you updates on the weekly Friday blog posts as the release dates for new content and features draws near. On behalf of the entire Boundless Intended, thank you for playing with it. Wow. And here's another video. I'm hoping it's just as good as the Apocalypse one, but oh, that's Strike Time. We're not doing Strike Time today. Strike Time ain't enough for that. So, but still, having Apocalypse on there, holy crap, that is something new. Yeah, the getup, I just got here quick, and I just jumped on, and I just started recording for it. But hey, the blog post is here.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
It was pretty good, and hopefully next week's will be just, it probably won't be as beefy, but hey, the big one here, to even think about it, bam. Age of Apocalypse is going to be starting soon. So, till the next blog post, deuces.